Hey, man, it's too much now. Let's get after this half. Let's go hard. Let's get after it.
Really, the game itself is the fun part. It's the chess game that started, you know. It's you countering offensively and defensively against your opponent, and that's the fun part. That's the part that gets the adrenaline flowing, the heart pumping.
You gotta go up and over!
Penalties are going to get you beat. Who's that on?
It's got to be Maury Carter, for God's sakes. We never tackled the guy.
What in the world is going on?
And when we hit, we knock that tight end.
You have to teach them. You have to motivate them. You have to have patience at a school like this. This is real American football right here. These kids are playing this because they love it.
Take it in. Come on. Take it in.
I hear all these things about people wanting to get high on drugs and so. You want to get high? Coach in the NFL.
Nice going.
Hi, I'm Steve Sable, and welcome to This is the NFL. Pro football may be a team sport, but it's a coach's game. In my opinion, there's not another sport where coaching is so important. In baseball, a manager's strategic decisions, well, they might win or lose a few games a year. But for the most part, his players could perform just as well without him. A pro football team, however, is an extension of the head coach's will and intelligence. And today, there's a lot more to a head coach's job than just devising a game plan. He's got to be a negotiator, a diplomat, a behavioral scientist, and a TV personality. He's always in the spotlight. It's intense, and so is the pressure. In fact, there are many times when the man they call coach has got to wonder if he got into the right profession.
In the NFL, it's the game that focuses a fan's attention. But no matter how tense the competition, the players are never under as much pressure as the head coach. And only he knows where that pressure comes from and how long it's been building.
Football brings about a lot of personal stress. You isolate and identify yourself under very stressful situations and almost are alone with it. You feel it.
There's always something that you got to contend with. It may be an off-the-field problem or a personality problem. It's such a intense business that there's always change. There's always something happening. There's always something you got to deal with. It's on a daily basis.
You know, as a coach, you're so fired up. You got so much adrenaline flowing through you. But I'm talking about something that happens week in and week out. You know, 16 times during the regular season, and then through the playoffs, if you're fortunate enough to make that. Nobody has that kind of job.
It's condensed, in a sense, of life. It gives you the full range of experiences in a very short period of time. You can take someone who may have lived his life and may not have all the experiences that you get in a football game.
So you're on the line continuously. You'll find out a lot about yourself. You know privately your own failings and shortcomings, and unfortunately, the press finds out too.
We can't be responsible for the blocking. We can't be responsible for the guys jumping offside. We can't be responsible for. We get down there and it was a dumb play by Anderson. I love Anderson, but it was a dumb play when his foot was shoe was coming off up the line scrimmage. We were hollering take time out. We had a trap play called, and his shoe comes off.
The one coaching job I did have, I thought the media got me fired. And ever since then, I've thought, I think basically if you possibly can get along with them, you got to be as honest as you can be with them.
You guys really don't know when it's good or bad, when it comes right down to it.
Will you make a promise to us? Will you tell us when it's
And I'm promising you right now that you don't know when it's good or bad. You really don't know, because you don't know what we're trying to do. You guys don't look at the films. You don't know what happened. You really don't know. You think you know, but you don't know. And you never will, okay? Just for your own information.
Well, in answer to the question of why there seems to be so much antagonism between coaches and the media, I think basically it's a lack of IQ points, and you're getting coaches with much lower IQs these days than they used to have.
But I tell you one thing, if you want to film some of my press conferences next year, you're welcome. You can get a whole collection of idiotic questions.
Well, the offense in the third quarter.
The offense was terrible. Yeah, the offense wasn't there because the offense didn't have the ball in the third quarter.
Why so much running on first down?
At what point of the game, dear?
Boy, you get better looking every year.
Yeah, right.
Let me fix this. In Houston, we have hug a reporter a day. We have bumper stickers, free, where it says, have you hugged a reporter today? Now, so far, no one's asked for one. But we have 500 of them available if anybody would like one.
But I'm not like you. You know, I can't. Your personality, you got it figured out. I ain't got it figured out. I know.
Don't let them bother you. That's all. Be realistic. If you had a bounty, why in the hell would you put it on a kicker that's been in a 6-week slump? And you hope he don't get hurt. You want to be sure he kicks. I mean, hell, don't touch him. Be careful.
Oh, I would have said something to Buddy, but he wouldn't stand on the field long enough. He put his big fat rear end into the dressing room.
I resent that. I've been on a diet. I lost a couple of pounds, and I thought I was looking good. And then he goes and calls me fat. I kind of resent that a little bit.
The fleeting thrill that you get from accomplishment, in most cases, offsets all of the trouble that you go through to accomplish it.
You then take your product and you put it against 28 other men that are doing the same thing in a high level of competition. I would not want this to get back to my owner, but I would do this for less money. I believe that everybody in this league would do it for less money.
To get a coach's perspective of a game, most fans have to settle for a quick soundbite on the news from a post-game press conference, or they have to read the sports section on Monday morning. But if you've ever been curious about how a coach motivates his players during the game, or what he says to a referee, or the mood swings he can experience during a game, the sideline is the only place to get the real story.
It's showtime. Let's do it. It's fun time. Here we go. Here we go now. It's showtime right now. Let's go. Refuse to be blocked. Refuse to be blocked, whether it's one guy, two guys. Refuse to be blocked, and then you'll get it done. Now let's go.
Come on, bring it on. Bring it on. There's a good block. Woo! Go, Jamie. Go, Jamie. He's got it. Go, Jamie. Come on, Jamie. Atta, baby. Great field position. No flags. We're rolling. Here we go.
Cover the ball. Hey, tell Jamie to cover the ball. He's still not covering that ball.
Hey, it isn't because you didn't go down there hard, you just didn't handle your lanes correct, okay? It isn't because you didn't go down hard, just got to take them on.
Jamie! Jamie! Rob, are they holding you?
40 bases all over.
Don't let them hold you.
Yes, sir.
Don't let them hold you.
Come on, don't lose your poise out here.
Joe Pat, gotta get Joey.
Don't lose your poise. Joe, don't get in any fights out there.
Hey, Ricky, come here. I want to tell you something. Come here. Now listen to me real quick. I don't care. I'll tell you, you get in a fight and you get thrown out of this game, you're going home for good, okay? Just so you know.
Where's your sense of humor?
We got my sense of humor is during the week, not on Sunday.
Oh, it really works.
Oh, here she comes. No, no, he's out. No, no, no. You're talking about a no way. No, hey, there's damn foot there. No way. Replay.
We'd like a replay. Can we get the replay, please?
Where's the replay? Who's in charge of the replay? Stop the clocks. Do something to get the replay.
Can we get a replay on it?
We got a replay.
Here it is right here. Oh, it's a touchdown, Jimmy. It's a touchdown. It's a... Get back.
You mean he's going to take that interception away? On a whistle, the ball's in the air, continuous action takes place.
I got overruled. Hey, the upstairs overruled.
After further review, play stand to score.
Double sync, one take. Lucky. You're lucky. It's the first time you've been right in 5 years.
Hey, Roy, that's 2 calls you give him down there now. If both of his knees are down, we can see the TV, too.
They looked at it close, evidently.
The pass interference was hard, and this one was hard.
Hell, the officials don't win or lose games. It's the way you play. But we got a call. That was a good call. Atta baby, Jimmy, now you're earning your money. That's a good call.
That head's offside there on the other side. That head's off. They're offside. That's bullshit. You had 12 guys on the field. Hey, just tell me, Jerry, did Art McNally tell you guys not to call that if they're running away?
Now, we had the same thing last week, and I talked to McNally about that.
Come on, who's awake out here? The guy's 2 yards on the field to come on late. We got a new rule, you know. Right?
Oh, yeah, you're a real help. I tell that official he's very helpful. You stand there like a statue.
Huh? That's all right. It ain't for us. He's the first-year official. You know what? Was he from college? I hate them college guys. That's all right. I hate them. Was he a Bula official? Huh? Is he a college official?
Well, he's a first-year man. He's just starting.
Would you bring him over to me, please?
Well,
let me talk to the college guy. I hate college guys.
Okay.
This isn't college. You're not at a homecoming.
I understand.
This is NFL, which stands for not for long when you make them calls.
Yeah.
I'll be selling groceries.
Hey, I'll tell you one thing. At least you talk to us. That guy over there, he won't.
That guy over there?
He will not talk.
He doesn't have a friend in the world.
We don't.
And after watching you people, I don't think I do
either. Listen, the officials are going to rule that the kick is no good. We're not going to get another shot at it. We think they're dead wrong, but we're not going to have a chance to argue that one in court. You guys have 30 minutes to make them pay for everything that happened in that first half, to regain 3 points that were ripped off from you in the first half, and to kick their ass. If you're a man, you'll do it.
Okay, fellas? Hey, fellas, this is what you work all off season for. This is why you lift all them weights. This is why you do all that.
Hold on, we got to come back and win the game now.
Time to answer the call on defense now. Time to answer the call.
Hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry it up, hurry. You better hurry. Oh, boy.
If you're ever going to get a blitz, this is it, right here. If you're ever going to get one, this is it.
Come on after us. Come on after us, you son of a... Blitz our ass. Blitz our ass. Ah, they're not going to do it.
Oh, great. We got it. There it is. There it is.
Play stuff, don't you?
I want it. Yes, sir. Oh, I love you. Okay. Woo! Way to go, son.
If the ultimate measure of an NFL coach is victory, then George Allen ranks right up at the top, winning an amazing 70% of his games with the Rams and Redskins. For him, winning, it was an obsession, and he approached each contest with enormous energy. He also believed in loyalty, so hardened veterans like Washington's Over the Hill gang embraced his vision and carried him to the pinnacle of his career. Today, at the age of 67, that drive to succeed and his fierce sense of loyalty continue to burn brightly.
Early this season, George Allen was invited back to the site of his first head coaching job, Morningside College in Sioux City, Iowa, to help end a 15-game losing streak and share the light of victory that still shines within him.
41 years ago, we had a pep rally like this. It helped us win the opener. I asked the students to yell and scream, stamp their feet, make the ground tremble. Let's have 3 cheers for Morningside. Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Hip, hip, hooray! Nice goal. I felt that I had an obligation to this school. They gave me a break. They hired me, 1-year contract. And if they hadn't hired me, I don't know what my career would have been. But they gave me a break as a head coach, and I am trying to repay them something that occurred 41 years ago. There we go. That's the way. Quick hands, quick feet. Deliver a blow. Okay. There we go. This is something you should do every day all year, right here. You're holding up tight ends, you're getting rid of the blockers. Here we go. What did he do wrong on that one?
Together with new head coach Dave Dosch, who just turned a losing program around at Maryland's Bowie State, Allen set out to mold a squad who knew how to work hard, but had forgotten how to win.
Move in and out. See, if your feet are this close together, he can knock you down.
And then you've got Coach Allen around, and you're excited. Your adrenaline seems to always be flowing as a player. He loves his work with young people, and that radiates in his personality.
So take them on and see what's happening. Don't bury your head. Use your eyes. You're going back 41 years to where you started is a combination of Rocky, Hoosiers, and a Field of Dreams. And you know, there is some truth to that.
Allen's Field of Dreams stretched back to another Morningside squad, one that hadn't had a winning season in 9 years, and he turned them into victors. So this nostalgic trip back for Morningside's opening game gave both family and former players a chance to celebrate a career reaching full circle and a life well spent.
It was mediocre. It was down until he got here. He turned it completely around.
Coach Allen came with a new concept. I think the platoon system is what he introduced here that made for a better team. Because,
But I had to go both ways.
Yeah, I did too. But
what was his platoon system? We both went both ways?
Yeah.
I met my wife here, Etty, E-T-T-Y, and that was the best decision I ever made in my life because she has supported me in everything I've done, and I've done some goofy things.
It was right after the football season. That's why I think he noticed me. Otherwise, he never would have noticed me. He knew how to motivate people, me in particular. So we have 4 children.
He kissed you at some point.
Yes.
At some point.
How long we gotta wait?
How long?
How long?
How long?
How long?
How long?
All right, let's take it in.
Woo!
On Saturday is the biggest contest so far of your college career. It's a great opportunity. It's where it all begins. It's the start of the winning streak. Coach Allen, anything that you'd like to add?
I feel very positive about this team because there's a lot of character in this room. But it all starts with hitting hard. That's it.
Now let's bind together for that common cause. I can't wait till Saturday.
Here is the give to the left side. This is Smith. Rather Smith breaks to the inside. 50, 40, 45, 30. One man to beat. He's got him all the way. Give it to Christmas. 69 yards for a touchdown. What a run that was.
He cut back, got his downfield blocks. What a way to start the season, huh? You bet.
And right here, we need 6 points, not 3. I want 6.
Gotta get something out of it. Can't get a turnover and not score. Come on, gang. Big play, big play.
Pass will throw to a wide open DeHaan. 10-5 dives into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern Red Raiders.
Hey, listen up, coach. Let me tell you something. The tide is changing a little bit in the ball game. See?
Yes, sir.
They're back in there, so you guys got to turn it around when you get on the field. Dig in, dig in. Come on, dig in. Come on, this is it. Hey.
All that other stuff's meaningless. It's where we win the football game. Let's bring it up right here. Yeah! Win on 3. 1, 2, 3. Win!
Camise behind center. Back to pass. Looking to the left, now over the middle. Half open. Johnny Brown. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Morningside.
you did one thing that I put on the blackboard. You hit hard, and watch the good things happen. Now, one more thing. I want you to help me on this. Let's have 3 cheers for Morningside, okay? Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! Hip, hip. Hooray! All right.
The pressures on the field and scrutiny from the media can stir up a man's blood. But men like George Allen demonstrate that coaching is a job that remains in the blood. One reason might be that being a head coach involves so many contrasts. Leadership is a burden, but it's also a challenge. In pro football, there's more to being a leader than wearing a headset and carrying a clipboard. It's a unique mindset and the special way a man carries himself that make him worthy of being called coach.
Travel arranged through Continental. This winter, come fly to any one of over 90 fun and sun-filled destinations. Continental, we've got your place in the sun. Travel arranged with General Rent-A-Car, bringing you the friendliest rates all over the states on quality new cars from Chrysler Motors.